Hi. One of the things that I love about the change of seasons, especially from cold seasons to warmer seasons, is the change in nail polish. And I usually end up getting kind of like the most nail polish kind of hauls in the springtime and in the fall. And I kind of did like a epic buying spree over the last like month and a half, and I finally decided, well, maybe it's time to show people what I've picked up over the last little bit. So I wanted to show you some of my favorite kind of buys from the last maybe 6 weeks. And what I had anxiously been awaiting the new collection from China Glaze called Avant, and mainly because they had these really beautiful flower inspired colors, and they had these really cool names. And it's not so much for the names but the colors, and I wanted to show you one that has been my new favorite white. First of all, I'll admit it, I never would have thought of wearing white nail polish ever. But the more I think about it, the more I remember back in middle school, I would paint white out on my fingernails. I don't know, did you ever do that? I totally did that. I totally did it. I would walk around with white nails all the time, but it was just plain old white out. And the more and more I think about it, it really makes sense why I have a ton of whites. I have Alpine Snow from OPI, I have White on White from China Glaze, I have Purity from Zoya, I have White On from Sally Hansen. I mean, I have probably 5 different just plain whites that are cream whites. And then I have other ones that have, you know, flakies or glitter or what have you in them. I have a ton of whites. And then I saw this one from the new Avant from China Glaze, and it's called Dandelion Around. And I thought, do I really need another white? I have a ridiculous amount of whites. And then I saw it, and it has this really beautiful, almost reflective quality to it. I don't know if you can see it in there, just a little bit of shimmer. It's not really glitter. It's just a really pretty amount of shimmer in there. And I noticed that it was just enough to make it different. And all I need is just a smidge of different. And I'm like, and you belong to me. So I picked up this white, and when I wore it, it reminded me of having almost like glistening, you know, snow on my fingers, or little tiny, you know, pretty shimmery marshmallows on my fingers. Or, you know, I was looking at different reasons to wear it, but I've been loving this white. And I love white during spring and summer because it looks so clean and so fresh. And so I wear white all year long, but I especially love it during this time of the year. The one I'm wearing right now is another one from the China Glaze Avant. It's called Keep Calm, Paint On. And it's a really beautiful color. It has that same almost reflective quality to it that the white does. Maybe you can see it there in the light, just a little bit of it in the bottle, right around in here. And it's really gorgeous on the nails. What I like about it is it has that feeling of a mint color. And just a little smidge of a gray undertone to it, so it's not that Easter egg mint pastel color, but it's kind of like a grown-up mint color. So it definitely has that same pastel feel to it without being, you know, more of the little kid look and more of the grown-up look, which is why I really like this. I mean, I tend to like, you know, the beautiful pastel colors, and I made a mint of my own, but I really like this one because with that slight gray undertone, it really makes it a gorgeous grown-up ladies color. The next color I picked up is called Passion for Petals. And it's a really pretty, it's kind of, you know, half between almost a rosy tone and a coral tone. And it's really, really pretty. This is just a straight cream. This is one of those. It's very much a girly color. I think it'd be good for the office if you know, work in a place where you're allowed to wear anything other than like a straight French or a nude nail. This is one that is a pretty color. And I think it works really, really, really well. Another one that I got because I loved the color, not necessarily because it looked good on me, is called Budding Romance. And you can see the shade. It's an extreme shade. I like this one a lot. I don't think it's actually a good color for my skin tone, but I saw it and I thought, yeah, I need this color. And I was thinking maybe for nail art or for, you know, just on a day when I need a fun, funky color, just, you know, to be vibrant and different. And I don't always get colors that I think are going to be like the perfect match to my skin tone. Because, I mean, if you look at it that way, it's definitely not. But I saw it and I thought it was fantastic. Just the shade itself just makes me happy. This one here is called Snap My Dragon. And it doesn't really show up very well on camera because it looks more of like another corally, almost, you know, almost a strawberry tone, but it really is more of a fuchsia, almost red tone. It does have some really beautiful reflective qualities to it. I can't really catch the light just right, but it does have just a smidge of, you know, maybe some micro glitter or something in there to give it some beautiful reflective qualities. But it is nearly like a red, almost a red. I mean, it's crazy, crazy, crazy brighter than what you see here. And if you were to go and see it at maybe Sally's or any place else that sells China Glaze, you'll see that it's not quite this laid back at all. This looks like, oh, I could wear that. And then if you were to see it later, you're like, whoa, that's really bright. The last one that I picked up, and there are, I think, are 12 colors in this collection. I only picked up half of them. A lot of the other ones, there was a periwinkle shade, a lot more kind of light and neutrally shades, some pale blues. I really wanted to get a lot of the brights and then, you know, the mint and the white. A lot of the other colors, I felt like I already had shades like that, and these were the ones that just really grabbed me. And this one, it kind of looks really blue here. You can see some of the micro glitter here and some of the reflective qualities it has. It's really beautiful. This one is called Fancy Pants. And even though it looks blue, the truth is it's really a gorgeous purple. This is one that you may want to take a look at, maybe some reviews on a nail blog or something, because my camera and the lighting in here is just making it look like something that it's not. But this one here is, there we go, Fancy Pants. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. The other ones that I decided to pick up were part of another spring line. It's from OPI. It's from the Euro Centrale collection. And the one that I knew I had to have was their huge, huge glitter one. This one is called Polka Dot Calm. And I like this one. This one goes on really well as just like a glitter top coat to a lot of the colors they have in that collection. They have, I think, is it 8 to 10? I don't remember exactly how many. I only picked up 3. But I really thought this one was a lot of fun and could be used for a lot of things. It has a lot of really small glitter and it has a lot of really big round or hexagonal. I think it's hexagonal glitter in there. It's really, really gorgeous. And the other colors I picked up, I have a really light color and a really dark color. And they both kind of have a vampire quality to the name. And people were asking me, are you liking it because of the whole Twilight thing? And I was like, no, I like it because of the color. I didn't even know what the name was until after I picked it up. This one here is this beautiful, you know, almost eggplanty purple color. And it's called Vant to Bite My Neck. Let me show it to you. Like, yeah, Vant to Bite My Neck. And, you know, Europe, I think this is more like the Romania sort of aspect of things. And I was like, oh, well, that's kind of cheeky and fun. But, you know, I could care less about the name of it and really more about that beautiful purple. And this kind of reminds me of something that would be great in the fall. But, yeah, I'll take it for spring, too. It's just a gorgeous, deep purple. And the other one I love the pale colors. And this one here is called My Vampire is Buff. So yeah, there's that. But this one is so pretty because it's not really a white and it's not really like a nude shade. It's almost like a beige or a cream shade. It almost looks like a blanched almond. And on my nails, it just is amazing. I love, love, love this color. This is my new favorite, you know, not quite white. I have a lot of colors that are kind of in this not quite white, not quite nude. It's fantastic. Now, the last 2 that I have that are from a spring collection are from Zoya, and they're from their Pixie Dust. If you're not familiar with it, it's a textured line of fingernail polish, and I have some swatches to show you because I think it's the best way to see it. I had 3. My hairdresser loved them so much I showed her swatches on my phone from the Zoya.com website, and she was like, oh, I love that one. So I gave her the one that was nude colored. But I picked up the gray. This is called London, and the black, which is called Dahlia. And I've worn these so much, and I've had so many people ask me about them. I've been telling people where to get these, and I think like 7 different people just in the week after I got them, I've been telling them, you know, where to get them, and then I'd see them later, like my barista from my favorite coffee shop, or, you know, the receptionist at a doctor's office, and they tell everybody else in the office, they're like, oh yeah, we all made orders. And I thought, boy, I should have given them my share the love links. But this is what they look like. This one right here is London. You can see the beautiful glitter in this. It also has a really fun matte but cool textured finish to it. It's almost like a really sugary, because it has a really textured but not grainy or scratchy. Really, really fun. And this one here is Dahlia. And these here, I think, are 3 coats. 3 coats. And it depends. Some people only wear 2. I only wore 2 when I was wearing them on my hands, but since these are white, I wanted to make sure I got a full coverage. So they're really, really fun, but super sparkly. And the texture on them, it feels like you're rubbing your hand over maybe like a sugar cube, so it's not super scratchy. Like the liquid sands from OPI tend to be a lot more scratchy. And these are just super cool, super fun and amazing, and I've never snagged anything with these. Whereas with the OPI liquid sands, I have snagged some stuff. But they come in a variety of colors, and they're coming out with new colors for summer. So it's like, okay, Zoya, thanks for breaking my bank. But they're really, really fun. So just some nail polishes that I'm totally loving. And the truth is, I change my nail polish every other day. I painted this yesterday. Let's see, night before last, so I wore it yesterday and today, and I'll change my polish again tonight. So, do I use all my nail polish? Absolutely. You know, I need to get more into the habit of doing some nail art, but my hands aren't steady enough for that. But I'm learning. Anyway, let me know, do you have a favorite polish you're loving this spring? Do you have any questions you want to ask? Anything you want to know, if I can help you find out more about it, or anything at all, just let me know in the comments below. I'll be more than glad to answer your questions, or maybe you have some suggestions for me, things that you think I need to know, or maybe your favorite polishes that I have not been talking about. Please, please, please clue me in. I'm always looking for something fun and exciting. Hey, thanks for watching and have a great day. I'll see you later.